Sir, excuse me. What about the Genymotion emulator, sir? In case.
This I'll share,
Yeah.
madam. I have
Okay.
it in my laptop. I'll put this to my Google Drive, and then
Okay.
a link I'll share. Only
It's
for
just,
those who don't have the Intel processor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the installation and the direct run, is it, sir?
Yes, madam. Yes, that's all.
Okay.
So we'll create a simple app now. It's a very basic app. So what we will do now is assume this is your phone display. So we'll add a text view here. Okay, and just we'll say the name of the text view as welcome message app. So this is what we will try to display in the text view, and just below this we'll have a button view. Okay, so here I'll display the message on the button. Okay, so disp welcome message 1, something like this. So all of you please make a note of this, take a sheet of paper and please write this. Okay, this is a button view and we are going to create this button. On the button I display I display the message disp welcome message 1, and similarly let us have one more button. Again this is another button view. Okay, and this I'll say display, same thing again, message 2, display welcome, so welcome message 2. And after this here we'll just take another text view. So I'm taking another text view and here I go for displaying. So when I click on this button, I display some welcome message here, say welcome to Bangalore Institute of Technology, and when I click on here, so I want welcome to the world of Android programming message to be displayed. So this is what we are going to do now. Now before doing all these things, see, we got to define the layout. So Android supports 3 types of layout. One is linear layout, and this linear layout, this is the first layout that is supported by the Android Studio, Android operating system, linear layout, and this comes with 2 orientation. One is vertical orientation, and another one is horizontal orientation. So these are, so now this what you are seeing here is it's a linear layout. So with the vertical orientation, how do you say it is vertical orientation? Because all my view elements are organized linearly, vertically, one after the other. So if you take linear layout with the horizontal orientation, the view elements which you place to the layout, so they get aligned horizontally. Okay, and the second layout is relative layout. So you'll learn how to use all these layouts gradually when we do the programs. Okay. So now for today, you'll learn how to work with the linear layout and vertical orientation, and you can also do the horizontal orientation. Horizontal we won't be discussing now, so we'll be discussing in the later laboratory sessions when we start with the lab programs. We'll also try to use the horizontal orientation. So, and the second is relative layout, and third is constrained layout. So constrained layout. Okay, so these are the three, and by default whenever you try to create any mobile application in Android Studio, so the layout, the default layout that will be chosen is the constrained layout. So, and later you can go for changing it either to the relative layout or to the linear layout. So this is what we are going to do now. Now here you got to write two things. One is the XML file, so which is basically for your UI part. Okay, all this placing these widgets or the views onto the layout, and defining the IDs and all these messages we do in the XML part, and then we write the Java code for the action part or the functionality part. So these are the basics, and now we'll try to do it, because when I start doing, so I guess all of you are using your desktops or laptops. What you can do right now is please connect to the session using your phone, and then use your laptop or the desktop for simultaneously working with me. Okay, so anything to ask here, please? So because I'll be closing this. Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So please unmute and speak.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Have you people noted these things?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm closing this. Okay, let me keep. Now, say I have already opened the Android Studio. Let me go to the new project. So all of you open the Android Studio IDE. So it will take some time to get launched. So please do confirm me in the chat box after you have the Android Studio opened in your systems. So once you have the Android Studio opened, please inform me. So just put a message in the chat box saying, so Android Studio is running. So I'm getting, okay, one done message. Okay. So others also can place the message here. I'll show you that part. I'll show you that part. So please follow me. So it's USN 47 is asking, can I select any template? Don't do that. Wait for me. So let me start file. So new project. So these are all the templates which are available. Okay. So what we will do now, we'll choose the empty activity for working. Okay. So click on empty activity. So if there are students whose Android Studio still not started, please make a note of these things in a paper. Okay. So please choose the empty activity and then click next. Okay. So after doing this, so you have to give name to the application. Okay. So let me give it as welcome app. So because we are displaying the welcome messages, okay. So welcome app. Let me give it as welcome app. So this is what the name I'm giving. So and the package name by default it is com.example.welcome app. Okay. So this is the name of your application, but package name always it will come in the lowercase letter. And so where your app will get saved. So in my system it is getting saved in D drive. I have created a folder with the name Android projects and this. So once you set this save location, automatically any number of times if you open the Android Studio, it will take the same location. Okay. And inside this is my root folder right now. Inside this, if I am creating one more app, so a subfolder will be created under the Android projects, and later you can go and check all your projects will be saved under this save location. So and I insist you people to create your own folders in some drives, whichever is convenient to you. Make it as Android projects or Android laboratory program, something like this, and try to store there, because you can find all your projects at one place. So we'll be doing the sample programs also, you'll be doing the lab programs also. So you can just choose the convenient drive from your system and just name them as Android programs. So inside that you can create the lab programs and even the sample programs also. Okay, I guess all of you are done till here. And next is the language is Java. Okay, so don't choose the Kotlin, so be careful here. Okay, so choose Java as the programming language. So and in the last class someone asked if can we do with using the Kotlin. So if you are familiar with Kotlin, so you can do using Kotlin also, but as per the syllabus I think you have to use Java itself. Okay, so you can practice in both. If you are familiar using the Kotlin, practice in Kotlin also, but exam you have to use Java itself. And then here in the minimum SDK, so there are many things. Now I prefer always choosing it as API 16 Android, this 4.1 Jelly Bean version. Okay, so because if I choose this as the minimum SDK, the app which we are going to develop now, so it runs on 99.8% of the devices. So this is what the Google has conducted the survey, and if I choose this as my minimum SDK, so the app which we are going to develop now, it successfully runs on 99.8% of the devices which exist in this world. And similarly, if I choose say something different, so we'll choose this Marshmallow. So it says, so if I'm developing the application by choosing this as my minimum APK, minimum SDK, so then it runs on 84.9% of the devices. So now my intention is to make my app run on nearly 100% of the devices, and I prefer choosing this. So API level 16, that is the version Jelly Bean. Okay, select it and just say finish. So please confirm me whether you're done till here. So unmute and say respond.
Done, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
So whenever I ask something, please unmute immediately and respond. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So click on finish. So my system might take some time because I'm recording screen record. I'm doing the recording of this using a separate software screen recorder, and that will take some time, and that makes my laptop a bit delay or a bit slow. And Teams is also running, and that is another big So I have clicked on finish. Okay, this is the other one. It is opening here. So let me close this window. This was some other program. Let me close this. And this is my project. So it's still opening for me. Okay. And it's saying still loading. So wait for it to get completely loaded, and you can see here. So all the processing that is happening, you can see here. Once all the processings are done, you get the project opened. So this is my welcome app which I am creating right now. So those who don't have minimum 8 GB RAM, while installing Android Studio, so you can go for skipping the virtual devices, because you can do the programs here and you can use your phones itself for running the apps. Okay. So if you have sufficient RAM, so you can install the virtual devices also. So please wait for my instruction. For me still it is loading. So if yours is done, please wait for my instructions. Okay, all of us can see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See here, there are three things. See, we are in the Android view. So under Android view, there will be a folder with the name app. So inside this, three things are important. So one is manifest, another one is Java, and this resources. So in manifest, you have the Android manifest.xml present. Okay, this I explained you in the previous lab. So it is a metadata file. And then in the Java, so this is the folder where you'll find all your Java code. Okay. So right now we have only one activity. So and the Java code for that is this. File name is main activity. And then the other two things, we don't use them. We don't touch them. So and then, so if I just go to RES, so here again we use the drawable, and then we use the layout. Okay, layout file. All your UI part XML files will be present here. So this is activity main.xml, so which is the UI file, and its corresponding Java code is this main activity. So if I add one more activity now, so you'll see one more activity 2 underscore main.xml inside the layout folder, and there will be one more Java file created, activity main activity 2 .java, something like that will be created inside this. So right now what you are seeing here is the design part. Okay, so design is and let me open this main activity main.xml. Say I'm in activity main.xml. This is the design part, and you can see there hello world. So but this will come by default, and there are three things here. Right now I'm in the design view. So you can, if you want to switch to the code view, you can click here. So you are in the code view. Okay, and if you want to be in the split view, both if you want to see both the design and also the code view, so you can click here. So you can see the code and also its design. Okay, so now what we will do is let us have the split view, and I'll just expand it something like this. Okay, and let me minimize the design part also. I'll make space for the code part. Okay, so this is fine, I guess. Okay, so what you're seeing here is the XML file. Now as I already mentioned, by default, so it, and sometimes along with the design you also get blueprint. So first time when you're opening, so it will be something like this, design plus blueprint. So this is the design and this is the blueprint. So this blueprint is not necessary. What you do is just go here and select only the design. Okay, so it looks little bigger, and it will be easy for you to make out the things. So just remove the blueprint. So how to remove? Go here and just click on only the design part. So now See, by default this is the constraint layout. So now I need to change this from the constraint layout to the linear layout, because I mentioned here. So we'll make use of linear layout with vertical orientation. Okay. Now how to change this to the linear layout? See here. So just observe my mouse movement. All of you can see this. Is the font size okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah, from the constraint layout, I'm selecting till here. Okay, and leave that opening angle bracket. Don't delete that also. Okay, so exclude this opening angle bracket. So from here till the constraint layout, and XML NS should be there. XML namespace should be there. Okay, so XML NS is XML namespace. Don't delete that. From here till here, please make a note of this. I'm deleting now. I've selected it. I'm deleting it. Okay, so I've deleted now the linear layout, and everything is underlined in red. Don't worry, because it's saying I don't have any layout. Okay, now we will write it as linear layout. See, opening angle bracket is still there. Now I'm writing linear layout. See, don't type everything. So press type uppercase L, I, N, E. See, linear, I am not typed it full. So even in the yesterday's previous lab session, I told you don't type everything. So I just wrote LINE. So linear layout has come. The IntelliSense drop down list has come. So now what I'll do, I'll press enter right now. So this linear layout is selected. So I'll just press enter. See, everything is fine now. So now I've changed my layout from the linear layout to sorry. Yes.
I'm not able to find this code. Where is it?
Code.
Yeah.
Here. Just go here. You'll be in the design. Just click on split. Can you see my mouse? Yeah. Click on split.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you'll get it. Now you select that constraint layout, delete it, and make it as linear layout. Hope all of you did till here. Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, and the closing linear layout tag will come automatically. You don't have to do that. Okay. So I'll just show you again. So so this was the state as earlier. Okay. So I'm selecting from here till here. Okay. I delete this. Now I write capital L. Start with capital L. Linear layout. See, the moment I write L, so linear layout is there. I press enter. So linear layout is selected. Okay. So now what I'm doing. So this linear layout. So width wise, I need to match the parent. See. So width is from here to here. And height wise also, I want to match the height of the display panel. Okay, from here till here. So if I just make it as a width, so instead of match parent, I'm removing this. Okay, say 50 dp. Okay, dp is density pixel. So you can just see now this is only 50 dp. So people can understand this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, height wise, it is match the display device. Okay. And width, I am telling it only 50 density pixel. So only this match. So if I increase this, say 500, so it is going outside. Okay. So and that is not possible. Okay. Let me make it as so match parent. So again, MA I typed, you can see the match parent has come automatically. I just selected. So now, so I have told, so my layout, so automatically take the width of the display device and take the width or height of the display device, or match the height of the display device and match the width of the display device. Now done. So linear layout are told, but linear layout comes with two orientation. Okay, so just make a space here. So anywhere you can make. Okay, so what I'll do is just after this match parent, so layout height match parent, here I've made a space. Just go here, click enter, make a space here. So because I need to define the orientation for my linear layout, I have to say it as vertical layout. Okay, so all of you did till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now after making space over here, just write OR orientation, right? So don't write Android. So all these tags are living inside the Android XML namespace. So just type OR I. See, you can see here Android orientation. Okay, so the moment you get it, so select and press enter. Okay, so now see everything is there. So opening double quote, closing double quote is also there. Now it is asking you to choose whether you need a vertical orientation or horizontal orientation. So now we want vertical orientation. Let me press vertical is already selected. I press enter. Got the point? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So linear layout, within linear layout, so we have defined the orientation as vertical. Okay, and this is the default text view that comes along with any of the layout which you put. Okay, so I don't want this right now. Let me delete this complete. Okay, I'm leaving this. So don't delete this linear layout closing tag also. So only this text view from here till here, you select everything and say delete. So I've deleted, and that hello world text which was here, so it is deleted right now. Okay, next. So as I showed you here in the PPT, so I need to have a text view, and I have to display the welcome message app text here. Okay, so we'll add our own text view. Text view was there earlier, so I could have made changes to the same thing, but I don't want to do that. So let us add our own text view. See how to add. So just open the angle bracket. Open the angle bracket. The moment you open the angle bracket, you get the IntelliSense list. Okay. Now I need the text view here. Okay. So this is button right now. Edit text. So text view is here. Okay, so if you want this to appear, so just keep typing the text, T E X T, capital T you have to start. Okay, so I got the text view. So the moment you get it, just press enter. Enter. So the text view is added. Okay, so just observe here. Okay, it's okay. We'll see that. So now it is asking. So define the width of the text view. Okay, so text view width. So this text view width it is asking. Now what we will do is we'll make the text view match the parent width wise. Okay, from here till here. Okay, so I just say MA match parent. See, just observe your display. Design now. You can see a blue color line from which is starting from the left end and going till the right end. Okay, and now height also you have to define height of the text view. So height of the text view. So if I say match parent, so again this text view will occupy your entire display. So let me do that. So match parent. So what is happening? So this text view has occupied your entire screen. So I don't want that to happen. So I want text view to look something like this here, and just below that I need to add 2 more buttons. So what I'll do now, instead of making it as match parent, so we'll just say wrap content. So WR. See, the moment you start writing WR, you'll get it as wrap content. Okay, so just wrap content you give, and then so you have to close this text view tag. So just put the slash. So I'm showing you again. Just type the slash, the closing angle bracket will come automatically. Done? Done till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, say so please observe carefully. I am just coming inside here. I press enter. So it's something like this. Because I need to write few more statements here. You can just observe now. So this is your text view. So this is your layout. Inside this layout, you have added a text view. So you can see. So width wise, I've told it to match the parent, and height wise wrap the content. So height wise, say for example, if I go for increasing the font size, so the text view size will automatically increase. Okay. Or if I keep writing too many text inside this text view, so it gradually starts increasing its size or height wise. Okay, that is what is wrapped content. Okay, now I need to display the text over here. Okay, what are the text? So this is the text I need to display. I need to just say it as welcome message app. Okay, so just type text, don't type everything, text. So you get Android text, choose that. So now go for writing the message, the title of the app. So welcome message app. So you can see that is displayed here, welcome message app. Okay, so now let me press enter, and this is not aligned center, so I just want to align it center, so exactly something like this. Now what we will do is align, okay, or just take text again, text alignment, Android text alignment, just write text again, you get it as Android text alignment. So select that, okay, and now it is asking, so you choose the center. So once you do that, you can see, so welcome message app is centered, and the font is too low, so font size is very less. Let us go for increasing the font size. Again, text size, so you can see here text size. So don't type all these things, please select them. Text size, so I'll give it as 30 SP. So SP is scaling pixel. Okay, so the unit that we use the unit SP for specifying the size of the text, and DP for specifying the size of the UI elements. So it could be a text view, or it could be button, anything, correct? No, so that is DP is density pixel for the widgets, and for the increasing the text size we use SP. SP stands for scaling pixel. So here now you can see welcome message app. Okay, so now we'll try to change the color of it, text color. Okay, so now what I'll do is, so you got to write the hexadecimal numbers. I'll write this. You have to start with the hash symbol FF00. See the color now, it is in red, and you can also see the color over here also. See the color chosen. You keep varying this hexadecimal value, the color also changes. Okay, now that's all I wanted to do here in this text view. So now let us go for adding two buttons just below that. So display, one for displaying welcome message 1, another one for displaying welcome message 2. Okay, now again just come outside the text view here, so it should be outside this and inside the linear layout. Now button is required. See, capital B I am writing, the button widget is here, so just press enter. Now again the button also width wise I need to make it to match the parent. Okay, width wise matching the parent, and height wise I want to wrap the content. Okay, see now the button is created here. So width wise it is matching the parent, and rightwise wrap the content. Now we'll close this button tag. How to close? Put a slash. So the closing angle bracket will come automatically. So and make space for writing new statements. I'm inside this now. Now we need to display something, right? Saying display message, welcome message 1, something like that. Again, text. So text. So let me write here display disp welcome welcome message 1. So display welcome message 1, and then see when I click on this button, okay, so I have to call a method, and that method we are going to write inside our Java program, okay, and I should call that method, and inside that method I write the message welcome message to be displayed over here in this text view. So now on click is required. On a click of this button, so I want to call the method with the name disp. I'm giving the name of the method as disp1, display 1 we will call, okay, and it is in red because it's still not able to find the definition of the method disp1 because we have not yet written it, okay. Let it be like this. Okay, so only these things I'm doing. I have defined the width of the button, defined the height of the button, then the text on the button, and then on click I'm just calling this method disp1. Now, so first button is done. So I want, and where this first button is appearing, so it is appearing just below the text view. So because we have chosen the linear layout with vertical orientation, so any UI element that you place on the layout, so it will be aligned vertically one after the other. Now another button, so again width I say match parent, height is wrap content. Now close the tag, so put a slash, it is closed, and I make space for writing the statements. So now text again, disp, I'll just say it as welcome message 2, welcome message 2, and then on click I'll call another function or method disp2. So even this is also in the red because it's still not able to find the definition for the method disp2. It's not there in our Java code. Now finally, okay, so and one more thing, so okay, this is the method which you're calling. So now we need to access this buttons, okay, so we can give the IDs also, because all these UI elements, if you want to make use of these UI elements in your Java code, so all these UI elements should be uniquely identified. For that purpose there is something called as ID. Since I'm adding the on click event here itself, so ID, assigning ID for this is not necessary, but still we will try to do that because you'll learn. So ID, so just type ID. So I'm just going back to the button, and for this I don't assign ID because this is the text view which I'm just using in order to display the title of the app, welcome message app. So I don't require ID for this, but all these button widgets where you click and perform some action, so giving IDs to them is always good. So I'm just typing ID. See, I got Android ID. So I press enter, and after that, so this is the syntax for assigning the ID. It says @ID/. Select it. Select it. Don't type. Select it and go for giving the ID. So let me give the ID to this button 1 as B1. So first button as B1. Okay, and similarly for the other button, we have two buttons here, and again ID, I want to assign ID to this. So at plus ID, it comes automatically, don't type that, select it. Now let me give B2 as the ID for the other button. Okay, now so we got to add the last text view, this one. So again I'm writing the text view. So text view, so width I say match parent, height wrap the content, and then I'm closing the tag. I'll go inside. See, ID for this is very much required, because so I go for displaying the message in this text view dynamically when I click on the buttons. So when I click on this button, so it should be I have to access this text view in my Java code. So without giving the ID you cannot access. I'll give the ID first, ID. So let me give the name of the ID as ID to this as res. Okay, result. Res is the ID given. And do I need to display anything there? No, I don't have to display. The displaying on this text should happen when I click on the button. So I don't assign any text to this, but we'll go for increasing the text size of the text. So we'll make it as 20 SP. So for text it is SP, remember. Okay, and then text color also, so we'll change it to the same red color I make use, and then we'll align it, text alignment, text alignment center. So I guess all of you done till here. Okay. Okay, now so we're done with the UI part. Now Java, writing Java code. So to select the Java file, so either you can go to this Java, expand this and select main activity here, or else it is here also. Okay, this is your Java code. Now design is not necessary for us. It looks something like this. So public class name is main activity and file name is also main activity, and it is inheriting from this app compact activity. This is the superclass. So now, in the previous class when I was explaining, I mentioned this onCreate. onCreate is a callback method. So that is called even before the activity comes in front of you, and this is what we need to use. Okay. So before the activity comes in front of you, you can see a set content view. Set content view is the method. So that means when I run my app, so you can see here, I'll show you this also in Android manifest. See this, I mentioned this intent filter tag last class. So where is this intent filter tag right now present? It is present inside the activity, main activity. That means your main activity, so main activity.java will be made as your launcher activity. So when I run my app, so this will be the first activity to come in front of you. So and before this activity comes in front of you, this main activity.java activity comes in front of you. So the code that is written inside onCreate gets executed. Inside onCreate, what is there? Set content view r.layout.activity main. Now what is this activity main is? Activity main is this, your XML file. Activity, see, activity underscore main.xml. Now what we are doing, we are binding the layout, okay, so which we have defined here in this XML to our main activity.java. So this set content view method will do that. It will go for binding your layout. So this is the layout with your Java code. Okay, and then your what layout will come in front of you. So this R is the class, resource class. So where is your activity main present? Activity main present, activity underscore main.xml is present here inside the resource folder and inside the layout folder. So this R is the resource class. You have to say R dot layout dot and the name of the file. So this I have not written, this comes by default. Okay, So because whenever you create an empty activity is always associated with activity underscore main dot XML. So this comes by default, you don't have to write it. Now here inside the class, so just observe the place where I am writing it. Inside the class, now I need to create an object of type this text view, because I need to access this text view in order to display the result. Okay, I go here, I create an object of text view. So I am writing text. Let me expand this. Let me remove this first. Let me expand this import statement. So there is two import statements right now. Now I am writing here those three dots. What you get, you click on that, it is expanded. Now text. See, don't type full. See, if you just write it as text view and put space, so it is wrong. Okay, so it is a normal, see, and it is in red and underlined. Don't do that. I need the text view class now. Text, so view, see, text view Android widget. Okay, select it and press enter. So when I select this and press enter, you can see here the text view class is imported, the text view package is imported. Okay. So I'm pressing enter now. See here, import Android widget dot text view, it has come. So this is required, and then I create an object with the name TV, text view, TV. I have taken text view, that's all. Anything you can give. Now here inside on create, I need to make this TV object, text view object which I have created now, a reference this text view. Okay, or point to this text view. So this text view which is here, so I am showing in the design. Okay, now how to do that? TV is equal to, there is a method with the name find view by ID. Find view by ID. Okay, so I have just wrote find and it has come automatically. Find view by ID. Now you got to connect or make this TV object point to this text view. Now how to do that? So I make use of R class, R dot. Sir, good morning.
Union Secretary in Pressure Election Year. Union Post. Thank you.
See, you have to make use of the resource class R dot, okay, ID dot. So when I put dot, see, it's showing all the IDs, ID names which are given in my XML. B1 is the ID which I gave for the button 1, and B2 is the ID which I gave for the button 2, and RES is the ID which I gave for the text view where I'll be displaying the result. Right now I need to use this. Select it and press enter, and then end with the semicolon. Now what I have done right now, so I have made my TV object point a reference to the result text view which is there in my XML. OP people understood? Please unmute and talk.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So where you got to do this? You got to write this in on create. Remember this. And this object I am making it as global because I want to access this TV object in any of the methods which I will be writing under the class main activity. So that is the reason I have made it as global. Okay. And this TV, making this TV point to your text view is done inside on create. Similarly, you can, so there are two button views here, button 1 and then the button 2. So for them also you can create the objects, even you can make these buttons, button objects point to those things. Okay. Right now that is not necessary because I have written on click there itself. So if you want to add something called as on click set listener, okay, so then you got to create the reference for the buttons as well here. So right now that is not necessary. Okay. So I'll just come out of the on create. So this is the closing for on create. You can see here. I'll just come out of the on create. And I'm still inside the class main activity. This is the closing for main activity. Now here I write my method disp1 and disp2. So we have done here on click of this button, call the method display1. Okay. So I'll go here. Now I write, so access modifier, I'm using it as public void, because my function will not return anything. Disp1 is the name of the method which I've given here. So be careful, the same name what you have given here should be used here. So disp1, I'm opening the bracket. Okay, so now here you got to pass, remember this is very important. Okay, you got to pass the view class, VIEW, uppercase V. Again I'm showing you uppercase V, I, E, and don't type this full again, VIE. Okay, so you got here Android view. Okay, just enter. So if you just write view, so there is no view imported to your program. Okay, just press enter. Okay, see, Android view class is imported. So space V, anything you can give. So I'm taking it as V, that's all, lowercase v, and then open the curly braces and close the curly braces. Okay, done till here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now if you people are getting this view underlined in red, or if it is in red color, you are not done it properly. So let me delete this statement. I'll show you one more way. I'm deleting this. One second. This import I'm deleting now. See, it says, so the view class is not found. Okay, so I'll remove this also. Let me write view full. So I'm not pressing enter. I've written it full. Okay, and then V, it is underlined in red. So why? Because this view class is not in the scope of your project. Now how to get it to the scope of your project? So if you've done something like this, click on here and it is saying alt enter, press alt enter. I'm pressing alt enter right now. See, when I press alt enter, so this import statement, so the view class is brought into the scope of your program, and you can see the color is changed. Okay, let us go for writing the code here in order to display the welcome message on the text view here. Okay, so TV. Now how do I access this text view? Because I need to write something here when I click on that. How do I access this? By using my TV object. So TV. So I have made this TV object to reference to my text view. So TV dot. So when I write TV dot, see, there is a method with the name set text. Okay, set text. So it takes method overloading. Okay, so one set text is taking only the character sequence, one set text takes integer argument, all these things. So you can choose anything, no problem. So I select one which takes the character sequence. Okay, now here I write, so welcome to Bangalore Institute of Technology. So done. This is what the text I'm setting there. When I click on, and let me go back to the activity main.xml. See here, disp1, which was in red color, now the color is changed. Why? Because the definition for disp1 is found, and this is what I've written. And disp2 still in red, because the definition for disp2 is not found in main activity. So how this is binded? This XML is binded with the main activity. This is what? Dot main activity. Okay, so it's not able to find the disp2. Now we'll write disp2. Where? So just go outside disp1 and inside the class. Again, so accessibility, I make it as public void disp2. Again you need to pass view v, and then TV dot set text. Okay, so we'll write a different message here. Welcome to the world of Android programming. So done. So we are done now. Okay. So we are done this activity main.java, main activity.java, and the layout file is also done. Now we got to run. Okay. Now I have the Genemotion emulator already running. I'm showing you. So for you people, you can use the emulator which is there inside the Android Studio if yours is an Intel processor. So this is my Genemotion emulator, okay, just like my your phone, a virtual phone. So I'm minimizing it, and you can see it is already selected. So this is so Google Nexus with API level 25. Okay, so this is my virtual device which is already running. So this is the virtual device which is running. So with the API level 25. Now I'll just click on this now, and you people can directly click on run. Okay, so those who have Intel processors can directly click on run, and if you don't have the virtual emulator, you can create the one, because I cannot show that right now. Okay, I'll try to show you. Let me run this first. So I've clicked here. See, and just observe here at the bottom, it says Gradle build running. So please wait until this Gradle build run process is done, and after this is done, it says installing and launching, and then you can open your emulator. Let me place it here. Okay. Android Studio. Okay. I'll just drag this to the left side. It says still the Gradle build is running. So I need to minimize this. Okay. It says Gradle build is still running. So don't do anything until this process is complete. So once it is done, it will automatically install to the virtual device that is selected now, and then it will also launch the app. So you got to wait till that time. So understood now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's still running. Hello, madam. Madam. ಅದೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇದೊಂದು ಮಾಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆಯಿತು ಮೇಡಮ್, ಆಯಿತು. ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. So if I have this MS Teams also running and the Android Studio and the screen recorder, all three are running, right, my system will go a little slow. So if I'm working only on Android Studio, it works fast. So but I cannot disconnect from the Teams now, and at the same time I need the recording also for this. So we'll wait for some time. It will be done. Anybody did? Anybody executed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, able to run the app. Is where you're running? Is it on the emulator or on the device?
Emulator.
Emulator. Okay. You clicked on the buttons?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're getting the message?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll show you the same ones that is done. Mine's is executed. So you can also get the same thing to your app by generating the APK. I'll show you soon after this is done. Yeah, so now the cradle build process is done. So please observe here. It says 3 processes running. Scanning pairs to index and instead cradle build running. So from next lab, I'll try to use the laptop which has 16 GB memory. So this my laptop has 8 GB memory.
ಸರ್ 4 GB ರ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇರೋ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂದಿನ ದಿನನೇ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್
ಏನಪ್ಪ ಹಲೋ
4 GB ರ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ
ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ
ಹಲೋ ಸರ್ 4 GB ರ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇರೋರು ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಇದ್ದು ಹಿಂದಿನ ದಿನನೇ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೇಕನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್
ಅದು ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಲ್ಯಾಬಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವೋ ಹಲೋ
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್ ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸಂಜೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೀಯಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಸೊ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಅಥವಾ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ರ್ಯಾಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 4 to 8 GB ಸೊ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
Almost it took 9 minutes. So I'll get my other laptop next lab. I have one more laptop. It's 16 GB RAM. Okay. So now it's saying waiting for all target devices to come online. So I have already one target device which is live now. So now it is installing. You can see here install. Installing. It has found the target device, that this emulator it is found, and it is installing the app to this. And now it is launching the activity. You can see launching the activity. So when this is complete, the app will appear here. So it's saying now success. So operation succeeded. Now the app will come here right now. It will come automatically. You don't have to do anything. So, but you have to wait for it. It will come immediately. For me, the system is slow. Sir, namaste. Sir, Harish.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹರೀಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಇವ್ರು
ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ 1/3 ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದಿವಸ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಅರ್ಚನಾ, ಅವರು ಸುಷ್ಮಾ. So now it is launching here. Okay. Oh, it's saying not responding. Okay, now I'll click on this. See, welcome to Bangalore Institute of Technology. So all of you can see this. Yeah, and I click on the second button. So welcome to the world of Android programming. Okay. So now all of you keep doing this and practice this. Next lab we'll do one more sample, and then we'll start with the first lab program. Okay. So I'll keep this open, XML file. So if you want the Java also, I can switch. So please do inform me. So finish it. So how many of you are doing on your laptops now? Hello? USN 44.
Sir?
USN 4. Yeah, what is the status?
Yes, sir, it's running, sir.
Okay. 48.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the status, man?
Yeah, done, sir.
Yeah, done. Okay, good. USN 40.
Completed, sir.
Completed. Good. And then 42.
Executed.
Executed. 45.
Done, sir.
Good. It's 46.
Running, sir.
Finished or still doing? It's running.
Still doing, sir.
Okay. 47.
Done, sir.
No, I'm not able to hear you.
Done, sir.
Done. Good. Okay. 49. Yes, and 49. Please unmute.
So it's not running.
Yeah. What's happening
I don't know, sir. The run option is not displaying. That's
for you? Run option in the sense this icon, this one.
yes, sir. So the triangle icon
Yeah, it's
beside the device.
it's not there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, try to if it's not there, you can always I'll just show you. Go to run.
That's it, sir.
Yeah, go to run. You'll find there to run. Go to the menu run. Did you get it? And say run the app, or else you can hear.
Sir, was there also it's not showing?
Not showing. Then I don't know. I think you have to close the Android Studio, open it again and check. If still the same thing, uninstall and install it one more time. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And 49 was done. 50.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is the status?
Sir, it's launching the emulator.
Okay. So, okay, it will take time. See, whenever I'm giving the instruction, please make a note of all the instructions, okay, and then try to execute on your own at home, okay. So usually when you're doing this lab, you need lot of patience, because sometimes the emulator will not launch quickly. It will take time. So most of the times it won't be possible for you to sync with me, okay. Please make a note everything. So keep a separate book for this, and when I'm giving the instruction, so I have the habit of making a note. Okay, 50 is done. Next is 51. Yes, in 51. I'm not talking. 52.
Sir, it's launching still.
Still.
It's quite slow.
Okay. This one, right? Emulator, it is still launching. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
406. I'll show you. You can run it on your phone itself. I'll show you. 406.
Okay, sir.
406. What is the status? Okay. Now I'll show you. So see, you can just go to build. Okay, click on the build menu. So build bundles APKs. Just click on this build APKs. Okay, the upper one. Don't go to build bundles. Build APKs. So generate the APK and put the APK file to your phone and install it. I'm showing you. So once APK is built, here you'll get a message. So locate. You click on locate. It will take you to the place where the APK file is stored. So what you all need to do is just connect. Use the data cable. Connect your phone to the laptop using the data cable. Copy that APK file to your phone. Install it. Run it. That's all. I'll show you. It is generating the APK. Once it is done, I'll show you. So lab programs, I think it will be very difficult for me to show with this laptop, my laptop. So next week, okay, I'll try to get my brother's laptop which has 16 GB RAM. So I can easily show you in that. So those who say still it is the emulator is launching, please go to build and just click on build APKs as I did now. So it will generate the APK, and here at the bottom right corner you'll get once the APK is generated, you'll get a small message saying locate. So there will be a link, a small link with the name locate. Just click on that. So it will take you to the directory where the APK is generated. Just copy that APK file, put it to your phone using the data cable, and just click on after copying it to your phone. Open it, click. It will ask install. Okay. So it says unverified app, or do you want to install and trust? Just say trust because it is your own app. So it's not going to do anything. So just say install and then it will open. So anybody did that? Anybody generated APK? See now, yeah, observe here, it's done for me. So build APKs, this is the message which you get. APK is generated successfully. So locate or analyze, there are two things. So I'll just go to locate. I click on locate. I've clicked on locate. Just click on locate and wait, it will open. See, the window has come now. See this one. So the default name is app debug APK. So this is the debug version. This is not the released version. So you cannot upload this to the Google Play Store. Google Play Store will not accept this debug APKs. So for uploading it to the Google Play Store, So you need to generate the release APK. For release APK, you get something as app release .apk. So this file, the other one is not necessary. It's a text file, which is a metadata file. So this file you need to copy it to your phone using the data cable. Anybody got this? Please unmute and talk. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Copy this to your phone. You have the data cable, right?
Copied, sir.
Copy
Yes,
it.
sir. I installed.
Is it working?
Yes, sir. It's working.
Okay. So please do this. Those who say the emulator is not working and it is taking more time can always generate the APK and put to your phone. Okay. So please practice this. I'll have my lunch because I have exam at 2 o'clock. I'll go on mute. Please don't disconnect till 1:30. Please practice. So if you have anything to ask, you can ask me. I'll be on mute. Yeah.
Sir, if you could please give us information on the project, sir, because we can start working on it.
Mini projects, right? Yeah. So next week, okay, next lab, I'll try to give you a small introduction and the projects and what kind of projects you can do. And meantime, you also keep looking for the topics. What can be done. Yeah, thank you. I'll go on mute, and if you have anything to ask me, you can ask me. I'll unmute and then talk to you.
ಇದಂಗಾಯಿತು ಇದಾಯ್ತು. ನಾನು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಸರಿ ಹೋಯ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಸರಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ನಾಳೆನೇ ನೋಡೋಣ ನಿಮ್ದು ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಸರ್. ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬರೋದು
ಇವತ್ತೇ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು
ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಿ ಅದ
ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಹೋದ ವಾರ ಫುಲ್ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದರು. ಅವ್ರ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಇದೆ. ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಅಷ್ಟು
ಸರ್
ಎಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ.
ಇನ್ನೆಷ್ಟವೆ ಸರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ?
ಸರ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ.
ಇವತ್ತು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ
ಅವರು 3ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಸರ್.
ಸೊ ಎಂಟೆಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಪೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ ಮೇ 3 ಗಂಟೆ ಇದೆ ಸರ್.
ಫೋನು ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಸರ್
ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ದಿನ ಬಂದರೆ ಫೋನ್
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಯಾರು ಬರಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದಾಗಿದೆ ಇದರಿಂದ ಸೌಂಡಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಹಾಂ
ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ,
ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಡ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ.
ತಗೊಂಡೋಗೋದು ಸರ್, ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು.
ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ ಬರ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ.
Sir, if the ಒಟ್ಟು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಇದೆ ಓಡಿಸೋಕೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದೋಗಿದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡಬೇಕು.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಗಾಡಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ತು?
ಗಾಡಿ ಆನಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದೆ ಹಂಗೆ.
ಈಗ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ
ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದಿನ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಬಿಡೋಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾತಾಡಿದೆ ಒಂದು ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದಾಮೇಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲ
ಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ
ಸಿಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತದೆ.
ಅದೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಬುಕ್ ಇದೆ.
ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್
ಹಾಂ ಸರಿ
ಡಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ.
Hello. Yes. So you people can disconnect. Practice this, okay? And next week we'll do some more sample programs, and we'll start with the first lab program. Okay. Thank you. ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೌದಾ? ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಡಿಲೀಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ರಿಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಡಿಲೀಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ಯಾ ಅದು. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ECE 6Cನಾ? ಒಂದೇ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಂ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಸೊ ECE 6C ಓಕೆ. ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಬಂತ? ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಹಾಂ, ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ECE 6C ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ನೇಮು, ಬಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇಮೇಲ್ IDs ಎಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಗರದೆಲ್ಲ ECE 5C ಅಂತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದಿದೆ, ECE 6C, ಅದು 6C ಅಂತ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇಮೇಲು. ಯಾರು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೇನೆ. ಇರಿ ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ರಿಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಎರಡೂ ರಿಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ. ECE 6C ಅಂತಲೇ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ನೇಮ್ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇಮೇಲ್ ID ಮಾತ್ರ ECE 1 6C ಅಂತಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 5C ಅಂತಿದೆ. ಹಾಂ ಆಯಿತು ಮೇಡಮ್, ಓಕೆ. ತಗೊಂಬಿಡೋಣ ಸರ್? ಫೋನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಫೋನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಹಾಂ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಸರ್ ಇವ್ರು ಏನೋ ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಇದೊಂದು ಒಳಗೆ.
ಹಾಂ ರಿಲೀವಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಬರೀ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಹಿಂಸೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾಯಿತ್ತು ಸರ್.
ಸರಿ
ಅದೆಷ್ಟಲ್ಲ
ಎಂಡೇ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಬೇಗ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಪನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಈ ಆಂಡ್ರಾಯ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಸರ್, ಟೀಮ್ಸು ಆಂಡ್ರಾಯ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ
ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮೇಲೆ ತಗೊಂತಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಆಯ್ತಾ
ನೋಡಿ, ಇದಾಯ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಅದೇ ಸರ್ ಗ್ಲೌಸ್ ನೀವು
ಇದು ಅವಾಗ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿತ್ತು ಸರ್.
ರೈಟ್ ಮತ್ತಿದೆ ಇದು 30 ತಗೊಂತಾರೆ.
ಹೌದಾ? ಇದು ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕಾ ಸರ್ ಈಗ?
ಅದು ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ
ಅಲ್ಲ, SOP ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ
ಅದೇ
ಮುಖ ಗ್ಲೌಸು ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕಾ?
ಸರ್ ಆರಾಮ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ಊಟ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇತ್ತಾ
ಪ್ರಶಾಂತು?
ನಾನು ನೀವು ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಫ್ರೈಡೇ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ. ಬಂದಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ.
ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು? ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಯ್ತೀರಾ? ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿಟ್ಟೋಗ್ಲಾ? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದಂತೆ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಕೀ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಬಂದೈತೆ. ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿರ್ತೀರ? ಹಂಗಾರೆ ನಾನು ಒಳಗಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ.